Good morning. Welcome to Starting the Day the Right Way 5 minute devotion for July 21st, 2020. Hope everyone is doing well and having an awesome day so far. All right, so I gotta share with you. So, parenting is awesome. It is fun, and I think every parent should write a book. This way, we all have books to look at each other's experiences. It's great to have theoretical how to books, but they don't always work. Experience is the best teacher, right? So yesterday, Christian is talking back to me over something. I forgot the circumstance, but I said, "You do not talk to me. I'm your father," that whole road. And I sent him to his room. Now, my son is literal to the T. So I sent him up to his room. I said, "Listen, go to your room. Don't pick up any of your toys. Sit down, lay in your bed, and look at the four walls and think about what you did." So I sent him up there. Before he comes down, I tell him it's okay to come out. He goes to talk to my wife. Later, my wife, Nikki, is explaining to me what he said. I said, what did he say he did? And he said he was just looking at the four walls because Daddy told me to look at the four walls. So I was just cracking up, but he is literal to the T. So this got me thinking about a couple of scriptures this morning, one from the Old Testament, one from the New Testament. So the Old Testament reference comes from Micah chapter 7, verses 18 through 20. And it says this: "Where is another God like you, who pardons the guilt of the remnant, overlooking the sins of his special people? You will not stay angry with your people forever, because you delight in showing unfailing love. Once again, you will have compassion on us. You will trample our sins under your feet and throw them into the depths of the ocean. You will show us your faithfulness and unfailing love, as you promised to our ancestors Abraham and Jacob long ago." Now, if you skip ahead to the New Testament over in Hebrews chapter 8, verse 12, it says, "For I will forgive their iniquities and will remember their sins no more." So every time after, we punish Christian, we call him all, he acknowledges his wrongdoing. And if there isn't something that he's able to recognize, we coach him into that area to help him learn, the proper way to interact and not to do things wrong way and whatnot. So at the end, we've taught him, or we've modeled that once he apologizes and recognizes his sins, we say, "Okay, we forgive you. Come here," and we give you a hug, and we move on. But a lot of times he'll apologize once and twice and three and four times because he wants to make sure it sticks. And I often find that that's how we are with God, right? We'll confess a sin or a wrongdoing, and what does God say? In the Old Testament, he says he throws that sin into the depths of the ocean. Think about how deep the ocean is, right? We don't even know everything that's in the bottom of the ocean, right? We can't even survive. We got to send down mechanical things down there to see what's actually down there. Um, and in Hebrews, it tells us that he remembers our sins no more. Okay, so he doesn't even remember it. So when we bring it back up to God to say, "God, I'm really sorry for this when I did that," and God's like, "What are you talking about? I don't remember it. I don't know what you're talking about." And you can get caught in this trap. Well, what do you mean you don't remember? You know everything. You know what I did at the beginning, and you know what I did at the end. But he says, "I will forgive their iniquities and will remember their sins no more." Okay? So we have to break out of our own mindset and break into God's mindset and what God says on a particular matter. But now here's the thing: God promises to forgive our sins, but we have to acknowledge them. Okay? Until we acknowledge them, there's no forgiveness of sins. Okay? Remember, God emptied heaven of everything for the forgiveness of our sins. Christ went to the cross for the forgiveness of our sins. Okay? If we don't recognize our sins, there can be no forgiveness. Okay? But once we recognize our sins, God's promises are true. And it says that he remembers them no more. Okay, so hopefully this is a blessing to somebody. Don't get stuck in what you've done before. Ask for forgiveness, move on. God doesn't remember them. Okay, have a great day. Hope this is a blessing, and we'll be back at you tomorrow. Take care.